In this video, I'm going to show you the exact strategy that I use to generate endless number of leads every single month, which led me to build a stable and consistent 25K a month health coaching practice. If you don't know me, I'm Dr. Molina, and I've helped over 75 other health professionals to build systems in their business to start attracting more high-ticket coaching clients, similar to how I blew up my own gut health practice. Now, before I show you how to get a ton of leads, let me show you exactly how this process plays a big role into your client acquisition strategy. For the longest time, most marketing for the online health industry was via paid ads, and many of the big companies had the market because of the money that they could pour into paid acquisition to stay ahead of the smaller businesses. This means that the barrier to entry requires a lot of money to actually be successful in an online practice or a health coaching business. Now, there's a big shift, and this is no longer the case. You can blow up your business for free now, and I'm not gonna say just because of social media. Specifically, the TikTok style algorithm that every media company started adopting along with their other content algorithms. The biggest difference with this algorithm is how it pushes out content depends on how people interact with the video posted within the first couple of hours. So if it doesn't have an immediate burst of people interacting with it, there are millions of videos that don't see more than 100 people who watch them for less than a couple seconds. The effect is that if you don't know what you're doing with short form content, your first battle is going to be how do you get people to watch? The result of figuring it out is hundreds of thousands to millions of people seeing your videos on a weekly basis. And if you don't know who I am, I cracked that years ago on my Gut Health TikTok page. And my clients to this day are still going viral on every social media platform. So now you know why short form content is so powerful. I'll show you my proven process for finding viral content. You can outsource this to a VA or do it yourself once you get an initial idea of how you're gonna go viral. When I started, I made sure to use concepts that I knew would attract attention to my page on social media and potentially book a call. This started with market research, and I want you to follow along as I explain how I did this in less than an hour. Step 1, find 10 keywords that describe your health coaching business. I'm gonna give you a shortcut. Use these websites. Get the key niche, mine was Gut Health, and enter it. Think of your own, then go to websites like keywordtool.io or wordstream.com/keywords. This will help you generate terms, exactly what's being searched, to help you with this next step. You have to think about what the general public understands. So in my case, holistic, probiotic, getting rid of bloating, etc., etc. Try not to use long and complicated terms that are more medical. Step 2, go directly to TikTok and filter search by the most liked past week or month with different keywords, and then you just gotta see what viral content is being created. TikTok is the go-to for researching viral content because Facebook and Instagram don't have that filter function that TikTok does. That's gonna allow you to see what is actually successful. Then step 3, compile 10 to 20 creators that are making content and getting consistent engagement of over 1,500 views per video. This is mainly to have something to look back on and to see what other people in the space are doing to take inspiration from. Now, step 4, filter out these creators' top videos when you're on their page and list them in a spreadsheet. Now you have everything you need to get started. All you're doing after that is just executing on creating almost exact similar style videos from those proven concepts, because everything in the viral world has a purpose. The lighting, the angle, how it's worded, based on the comment section, you can weigh out what made that video go viral. Now, in my videos, one key action helped me convert those eyes into calls. The call to action is in your video's description, text on its screen, or physically said at the end of the video. This is you saying, book a free health strategy session in my bio. This isn't the main point of the video you're creating. In addition, a video that's just promoting you is never going to be seen in a short form algorithm. So if you have access to posting a link on your bio, you'll keep this extremely simple. You have a call booking funnel or VSL page to book a call directly. If you add more steps when they're on social media, they're not going to retain. In scenario 1, this is just a one-click process. They click on the link and are greeted with a calendar page with questions. In scenario B, you're going to be creating a funnel just like this. So basically you have a VSL page, and in the VSL, the whole process, the script of it should start with like a transformational promise. And this is where you tell them like, I'm going to help you restore your gut health in 8 weeks. And then you're going to go into frame, where you're going to frame the entire video on what they're going to get out of watching this video. Next up, you are going to acknowledge other methods that are out there to say how your system is different, which leads them to crush method objection. And you're going to say, yes, there are those other methods out there, but this is why they're not going to be as effective because because of X, Y, and Z, and this is exactly how mine is different. Then when you mention this is exactly how yours is different, you gotta support that with proof. So if you have any case studies, testimonials, any medical articles, or preferably like testimonials are the best thing for this section. After you've done that, you want to go into your pillars. Pillars is really important because you're going to walk them through exactly how your specific pillars are going to be customized to their needs to get the transformation that they are looking for. And once you have explained your pillars, if you don't know about pillars, I have made a YouTube video on that. Feel free to check out the playlist. But once you've done that, then you got to tell them about the end result. What is going to be the outcome of them working with you specifically? Then you have a CTA to basically book a call, and you have to have like a strategic CTA. So ask them like, hey, if you want to completely restore your gut health without constantly being on different pills, or if you want to lose weight without doing planks or whatever, go ahead and book a call down below. Like obviously I'm just blurring out examples as I'm doing this YouTube video for you, but then you should have your call booking link calendar down below with the questions so they can easily check out. So the entire process of acquiring a new client for a health professional is having that traffic, which is your content, your main source of getting yourself exposed. Then you have your opt-in page. In that opt-in page, you have the VSL video that I just walked you through, gave you an overview outline of it. Then you have your qualifying and scheduling page where they are able to like select a time and you qualify them further with important questions that you need to ask. And then you have a pre-call video, which is important because they need to understand what are the expectations, what are they going to get out of that call. Examples of that is like, hey, make sure you are in a quiet space, make sure you arrive on time, we don't allow rescheduling, like whatever your specific expectations are, make sure that you include it in the pre-call video. And then you have the actual sales call or enrollment call, we call it a discovery call, and that is where you do like an effortless enrollment. And I have made a specific video on how to conduct it because you don't want to sound salesy and be like, hey, buy my program, or you don't want to coach them too much to where they feel like they got enough answers and they don't need to be working with you. You're literally doing them a disservice by doing that because they're going to be lost. Like they'll try it for a week or two, they'll be lost, and they'll be like, okay, this doctor didn't work out for me because her advice didn't work. People need help at the root cause. And once you have enrolled them into your high ticket program, then they become a new client. It's very simple, granted that you do this exact specific funnel, which is again, extremely simple. You do not need to overcomplicate this entire process. Now, with that being said, I'll do a more detailed breakdown of my VSL structure later this week. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it valuable, check out this playlist that I created, and it's going to teach you even more about marketing yourself as a health and wellness provider. See you on the next video.